Are you feeling like you're not being your best self and don't know why your love life or social life isn't going the way you'd like it to? Could it be that some of your habits are going against you and making you less attractive and sure of yourself? Did anyone tell you that making small changes to your daily routine could make a huge difference in how people see you and, more importantly, how you feel about yourself? Stay tuned, because we're about to talk about habits that might be weakening and sabotaging men's looks. Let's talk about it. 7. Constantly evaluating oneself in relation to others. Comparing oneself to others can be beneficial to one's learning and motivation, but doing so excessively can be counterproductive. When you constantly compare yourself to others, it's easy to get the impression that you're not good enough or that you're falling short of expectations. It's possible that this will make you question your skills, second-guess your choices, and generally feel like you're not cutting it in the world. Look, there is always going to be someone who is doing better than you are, achieving more than you are, or appearing to be happier than you are. Concentrate on your own path and make it a goal to become the best possible version of yourself, rather than becoming overly preoccupied with what other people are doing. 6. Trying to catch some compliments. Are you the type of guy who is always looking for validation from other people, whether it be in the form of praise or reassurance about your abilities, achievements, or appearance? To tell you the truth, it does not have a very attractive appearance. When a man is always looking for praise, he can give off the impression that he is insecure and desperate, neither of which are attractive attributes. In addition to this, it demonstrates a lack of confidence in oneself, which might lead others to question one's abilities or qualities. Additionally, always seeking validation from other people can turn into a loop that never ends, leaving you with a feeling of emptiness and dissatisfaction in your life. Instead of actively seeking compliments, my recommendation is that you concentrate on developing your sense of self-confidence and looking for affirmation from within yourself. Believe me, in the long run, you'll emerge as a far more appealing and confident person as a result of doing so. 5. Having no point of view or opinion. Let's just tell the truth to one another here, shall we? A person who does not have any opinions is comparable to a sandwich that has been stripped of its filling. In both cases, there is a distinct absence of flavor and an unpleasant sensation. The fact that you have an opinion displays that you are strong and that you are willing to stand up for what you believe, which is a trait that is incredibly attractive to other people. Additionally, the fact that you are willing to stand up for what you think is really beautiful. If you don't have an opinion on anything, it's going to be very difficult for you to take part in meaningful dialogues or fights, which is something else that's really important to be able to do. Having a point of view on a topic is critically vital for this very reason. Therefore, make sure that others hear what you have to say and that they take into consideration what you have to say. 4. Having unhealthy relationships with the people around you. Have you ever given much thought to the fact that the individuals you spend the most time with might have a significant effect on how you evaluate yourself? It is going to take its toll on you in the long run if you surround yourself with individuals who are always trying to knock you down, criticizing you, or just simply being negative in general. On the other hand, if you put yourself in situations where you are surrounded by people who encourage and inspire you, you will automatically develop a higher level of self-confidence. And when you have healthy self-esteem, you have a greater tendency to bring into your life more positive people, which in turn leads to more development and achievement. It is similar to the effect of a snowball, in which each positive experience builds on the previous one and propels you forward. 3. Having a complacent attitude. When a guy allows himself to become overly content with his present circumstances, he stops making efforts toward personal development and advancement. And while it is admirable to be happy with what one possesses, allowing oneself to become complacent might result in a loss of motivation and ambition. It has the potential to make you appear dull and lethargic as well. If you aren't actively looking for new experiences or difficulties, you aren't really giving yourself the chance to develop as a person, and that's a missed opportunity. A lack of personal development can also result in a shallowness that permeates one's personality. People have a natural tendency to congregate around those who have ambitions and are making strenuous efforts to realize them. It demonstrates both desire and enthusiasm, which are two attributes that are highly sought after. 2. Lack of awareness of your own limitations. It is possible for a guy to get into all kinds of trouble if he is unaware of his own limits. It's possible that he will become drunk and embarrass himself. It is possible that he will take on too much work, causing him to become exhausted or make blunders. Or he could injure himself by going to the gym too hard and pushing himself beyond his limits. If you're having trouble in this area, it's high time that you start paying attention and educate yourself on how to tell when you're about to exceed your limit. It's not merely a matter of staying clear of awkward or perhaps harmful circumstances. It's a sign of maturity and self-awareness to show where your boundaries lie. It demonstrates that you are able to make intelligent judgments based on your own requirements and capabilities, as well as that you are in charge of yourself and the activities that you choose. A man who is aware of his limitations is a man who has his life together, and this is unquestionably a quality that is worthy of admiration and pursuit. 1. Being Mr. Nice Guy too much. Someone who consistently goes above and beyond to ensure the happiness of those around them is known as a nice guy. Even when someone is being a bit of a jerk, he maintains his politeness and always offers to help with a grin on his face. He is also always courteous. And while that is unquestionably a desirable trait to possess, it is essential to keep in mind that just because you are a nice guy does not imply that you have to be a doormat. To begin, one risk of appearing disingenuous is that of being overly polite. And if you're the type of person who consistently answers yes to requests and goes out of their way to accommodate the needs of others, you can give off the impression that you're a pushover who is unable to exercise leadership. It is essential to make an effort to strike a balance between being assertive and being kind. You can get through the challenges that are preventing you from progressing if you recognize and break the behaviors that are contributing to the problem. You have the ability to liberate yourself from the shackles of weakness and grow into the self-assured and influential person that you were always destined to be if you are willing to do things like take chances, end unhealthy relationships, and advocate for yourself. It's time to summon your inner fortitude and demonstrate to the world who you really are and what you're capable of. We hope you liked the video. How do poor communication skills contribute to making men appear weak and unattractive? Why does a lack of ambition and drive often make men seem less appealing to potential partners? Let us know what you think in the comments. Don't forget to click the bell icon and subscribe to our channel so you never miss a new video.